Hello, it's me, Grandmaster Thomas Dorr, with another post. Grandmaster Thomas Dorr speaks. Now, in this post, I'm going to be talking about the trolls. I don't respect any trolls or cowards online, and I never will. And in this post, I'm going to elaborate on my opinions regarding martial arts trolling. Now, lots of these trolls, I say lots of these trolls, it's only actually a couple of individuals, fat idiots in America that have never met me, never trained with me, they don't know me at all. So, you have to understand, before I get into detail, that the police know I'm telling the truth. So all of these people, typically fat Americans, making up lies, the police are on to you and they know that you're just liars. So without getting angry, let's go into it. People can make up lies, but it doesn't mean it's true. You see? 1 million people could say something and believe in something, but it doesn't mean it's true, does it? So, trolls just make up lies, because that's all they can do. Trolls are just simply jealous losers online. Now, with the martial arts and what I do, being half as good as I am at martial arts in real life takes some serious effort. You cannot just wake up one day and be as good as me. It would take decades to be half as good as me. Whereas, on the other end of the scale, anyone can just go online and make up crap about people. So let's look at some facts. When you take a good look at the arguments of these trolls, especially concerning me and my martial arts, they're just lies. Now, underneath this video, there are some links. Have a look at the links to my courses and my books. Everything I've done. Nobody else has produced that many martial arts courses and books. It doesn't matter what anybody thinks. The facts remain. Bruce Lee never produced as many martial arts courses and books as I did. In fact, I would say that if Bruce Lee was still alive, he would probably be doing martial arts video courses just like me. So, trolls say I never trained with anyone. Well, that is bullshit. These people live in America. It's less than a handful of people. They never met me. They never trained with me. They never communicated with any of my instructors. Anyone I spoke with or trained with in the martial arts, they never communicated with any of them. So for these retards at websites like Bullshido that claim to do investigations into martial arts fraud, they really turn the gun on themselves. Bullshido is a website run by fake martial artists who can't touch their toes, but they love to pretend that they're experts in martial arts. So yes, how would these people know who I trained with? They never communicated with anyone. They live on the opposite side of the world, and they never met me. So, the only people calling others fake martial artists and fake black belts are, ironically, trolls, fake martial artists themselves pretending to be martial arts experts. like the benders on Bullshido, as I said a minute ago. It's lies. That's all it is. None of these morons calling everyone fraudulent a black belt in anything, but they'll lie, they'll pretend. And if you do your homework and ask them who they trained with, they won't be able to tell you, because they haven't done anything. Despite these claims, very important point, despite all of these idiots, I say all of these idiots, I think people that know me in the martial arts, you know exactly who I'm talking about. It's only a couple of people at the most, 2 or 3 people. Despite their claims that everyone is fake, everyone else is a fraud, when they are personally confronted, they never turn up to back up their words. So, they will blab and make up lies, but when it comes to putting their money where their mouth is, they would never show. You see? How can anybody respect cowards that don't back up their lies with any muscle? How can anyone respect that? In martial arts clubs I have trained in, if you were talking crap about people in the club, in any of the clubs I trained in, if you're talking crap, you better be prepared to back up your words very quickly. And if you cannot back up those words, you'll probably be beaten badly and expelled from the club. So there's no point in all of this nonsense. Real martial arts experts do not go on shitty websites like Bullshido, calling people fake black belt and fraud and all of this stuff. It's just a few little fat trolls that can't touch their toes. Pretenders. All trolls do is bitch online. Don't give them any of your free time. The thing is, it goes back and forth and nothing happens. These trolls might make you angry. Don't interact with them. You see? If you don't interact with them, if you report them to the police, it won't carry on for much longer. So, another point, an important point, when it comes to the actual training in martial arts, these bozos don't know what they're talking about. For example, fat retard in Florida calls my Tai Chi fake Tai Chi and all this stuff. That probably took less than 5 seconds thought. But it's not fake. You see, these trolls never trained in it. They don't know any of the techniques. Show me the 20-minute crisis. Show me smash the pumpkin on the tree stump. They can't. They don't know what they're talking about. So what's the point? You see? When you try and defame people like me, you only make yourself look stupid. Again, look at the links underneath this video. Look at the books and the courses I've produced. Look at how much I have to offer. You see? There's no competition. And people can get angry. People can make up lies all they want. But nothing that you can say or do is going to take away my achievements. Nothing. So, I find it quite amusing how these trolls claim to be fit to comment on everyone. And everybody's fake black belt, everybody's fraudulent. And when it comes to their achievements, they don't have anything between them. Don't you think that's quite amusing? Oh yes, everyone is a fake black belt, fake grandmaster. Oh yeah, well, you never trained with anyone, and you never trained with anyone I trained. You never trained in any of the styles I created. And when I was made 8th Dan black belt at 28, none of these little trolls were there, you see. And the funniest thing is, going on about rank, it's an interesting point, but it's a worthy point. Whilst I'm here, I was made 8th Dan black belt by the person who created Snake Fist Karate at 28 years old. And the same person verified my styles. He went through them himself and verified me as Grandmaster. And the same person, Grandmaster Brett Ernest, picked me out of all of his students from his SKKA club to team up with him and start the MFMA, which is one of my schools. So, do you think a Grandmaster would make someone an 8th Dan black belt at 28 and pick that person to team up with him and start an international online martial arts school if he was fake? Of course not. There is no substance behind the fake claims. The trolls at Bullshido, ironically, are the fakes. Investigations into martial arts fraud. There is no investigation. You've never contacted anyone I know. You've never trained with or have any knowledge of any of the martial arts I'm highly skilled in. And the fact that you've never, ever said a word to my face in over 10 years, 11 years, reinforces my comment. And it reinforces how pathetic you are. The trolls, how pathetic the trolls are. It's a sad fact, but those who have no talent will always be jealous of those who are highly skilled at anything. If you're an amateur, if you're crap, you're one of the people, you're just ambling along, you'll probably be popular. If you were very, very good at something, you were skilled, you have beyond average skills at anything, people will be jealous of you. People will always be jealous because it takes effort to be talented, to be skilled, to write books, to produce video courses, to teach people. It's not easy. So there will always be jealous people. But yes, like I said, in 11 years, not one of the handful of gay trolls from Bullshido has ever backed up their words against anyone, especially me. You see, so all of this nasty cyber terrorism, that's what it is, you see. Trolls are terrorists, cyber terrorists. And what they do is they make up lies and fake profiles and post purposefully to defame and incite hatred towards people they've often never met or don't know. And it is terrorism. These people should be locked up for doing this. But yes, in 11 years, not one of these trolls from Bullshido has ever put their money where their mouth is. Now they will write pages and pages of fake rubbish, calling everyone fake themselves, but they are the fakes, and they're not fooling anyone. Now, I broke boards in front of thousands of people. I trained alongside the Marines. I've taught hundreds of people with my video courses. Compare my books and my courses and everything I've done with these trolls. What have the trolls done? I tell you what the trolls have done. They've caused misery and have just been nasty to as many people as possible. And they have been taken to court, and some of them have lost their jobs. You see, it's, one of my final points. It's not worth it being a troll, because when you make up lies about people that you've never met, you are getting retaliation from people you don't know. You are inviting trouble to your doorstep. And you're making yourself look stupid. If you criticize people and make up lies about people you've never met, you are inadvertently turning the gun on yourself. You see? And unfortunately, the only way lots of these pathetic trolls at Bullshido can get any attention is by making up lies about strangers they've never met. So, whereas they might think it was a good idea initially, when they lose court cases and lose their jobs and things, and they have people, knocking down their doors and attacking them on the streets and stuff, in the back of their minds they might think, hang on a minute, I wish I never did all of this nasty crap. But it's not for me to judge, you see. I don't teach people how to live their lives. I teach martial arts. And if anybody wants to learn martial arts from good schools, the links to my courses and schools are in the description below this video. So, some important points have been raised. I hope I've shed some light on these idiotic trolls and the crap that they get up to. And you know the truth. So, thank you for listening.